Okay. Okay, so good evening, everyone, and welcome to my Pilates Online. And thanks for joining us this evening for an intermediate Pilates class. Double checking on who's just joined that we've got a little toilet roll, a nice full one, or a Pilates ball. I'm going to be demonstrating with a toilet roll so everyone can know what to do, but you can very easily substitute with a ball should you wish to. Okay, so it's getting nice and cold. I fear we have a cold front coming up in Joburg. I think the Cape Towners have already been experiencing it. So we're going to try and get our spines nice and warm this evening, and lots of twisties and stretching and everything. But as always, just take care with your spine and don't push yourself beyond any uncomfortable limits. And yeah, let's enjoy our time together. So I'm going to double check we're all good. Hi, my sonky donks. Okay, so today we're going to start seated. If you are feeling a bit uncomfortable in your hips, feel free to fold over your mat to make it a little bit higher under your bum, or you can even just put a cushion or two under your bum. Okay, so you're going to come sit onto your bottom. Bring the soles of the feet together. Doesn't matter how far or close towards one another you are. So if you want to bring them quite close, you can. If you want to take them quite far away, like I said, if you want to pop something under your bum, go for it, no stress. Holding onto knees or shins, just taking a nice roll, letting the shoulder blades just draw down the back. Get a feeling of length out your spine here. So imagine almost someone pulling you from the crown of the head all the way up to the ceiling. Get breath in your collarbones, that you widen your collarbones as wide as you can. Let the shoulder blades just draw heavy down. So don't have no tension into neck or shoulders. Push all 10 toes together, just engaging slightly into the inner thighs and legs, and take a nice deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, you're going to round your spine, pulling on your legs, dropping your head and just stretching out your back. As you inhale, restack, lower, middle, upper. Gently lift your head and pull on your legs to extend your spine just as far as is comfortable. Exhale, we round for 2. Dropping the chin and the head. Inhale, restacking the spine, lifting the head. Round for 3. Exhale, curling and tucking the spine, really pulling navel to spine. And inhale, restack, open and lift head. Rounding for 4, really rounding and tucking, pulling back. And inhale, long breath to lift chest up. 4 more to go. Let's breathe. Inhale to lift. Still pressing 10 toes together. Round for 3. Let the head drop. Inhale to lift. Last 2. Really pull on those legs. Feel a stretch between shoulder blades. Inhale to lift. Last 1. Round and curl. Just hold there for a moment. Check here that your shoulders haven't gone up into your ears. Still keep them heavy down. Let the head just be heavy and relaxed. And really pull on the legs. Try to stretch out that space between your shoulder blades. Taking 1 deep inhale there. And then exhale, restack to sit. Bring your right hand to the outer portion of your left knee. You're going to circle your left hand around, either flat or on fingertips. Grow nice and tall as you inhale. And exhale, try to twist your spine gently to peep over your left shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, both shoulders down and relaxed, and twist. Just 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, little twist. Coming back through center. Swapping sides. Left hand outer portion of right knee. Right hand scoops behind you. Take a nice deep inhale. Grow tall. Exhale, twist, peeping over. Not overthinking it too much, just getting the spine to move and twist. Exhale, go slightly deeper. 1 more inhale and exhale. Coming back to center and crossing your hands, either at shins, knees, wherever you get to. If you need to bring your knees a bit closer together, that's cool. We're going to repeat our little round and extend of our spine. So whichever hand you have on top, take note, we're going to swap halfway. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your spine, pull on your legs, drop your head round. Inhale, grow tall, stick your bum out, slightly lift your chest. Rounding for 2. And inhale to lift, keep shoulders down. Rounding for 3, curling spine, drawing navel in. Inhale, eye line to where ceiling meets wall. And 1 more like this. And up you come. Coming back center, swapping sides, changing there. Feeling how this might give you a bit more stretch on one side versus the other. All 10 toes pressed together. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, round. Inhale, sit up tall, shoulders down. Exhale, round for 2, tuck your tail. Inhale, extend your spine. 2 more like this. And inhale to lift. Last 1 to round. And slowly to lift. To neutral we go. Lifting your arms, circling them right behind you. Walking your hands in as close as you can to your bum. Doesn't matter if you're on your fingertips. And we're gently going to press from the back to open the chest. So really think of it lifting the sternum. Almost imagine someone's pulling you up there, squeezing your shoulder blades. We're going to go for our little rounds in that position. Let the knees be heavy. Press big toes together. Inhale. Exhale. Round your spine. Let your shoulder blades round forward. Drop head. Inhale. Squeeze shoulder blades. Lift chest. Lift sternum. Round for 2. Round your shoulder blades, drop head. Inhale, lift chest, squeeze shoulder blades. And we round for 3. Take care here that you're not just dropping your head back, keep it gently supported. And we round for 4. Imagine you warming up that area between the shoulder blades, 4 more to go. Press feet together and open, last 3. Using this time to warm up each little segment and lift, squeeze open, last 2 and up, opening, last 1 and squeeze, hold. Walking hands back if you need to, circling your arms all the way around to come in front of you. Starting to warm up the lower abdominals and the lower portions of the spine. Roll your shoulders back, making sure your hands are a little bit wider than your shoulders. Don't bring them closer together, but give yourself a bit more breath. Tiniest little pelvic tilt. Inhale. Exhale, just tuck your tail, rose slightly off your sit bones. Inhale, grow tall. Roll back for 2. Inhale, grow tall. Roll back for 3, just tucking tail. Inhale. Think of your pubic bone scooping up to your nose and then restacking on your sit bones. 4 more. Relax shoulders, relax neck. Last 3, tucking in and release. Last 2, flatten your navel. No bulging of those abs. Good. Last 1, hold it there. So you just tilted off your sit bones. Really flatten and scoop your navel down. Press all 10 toes together. Breath in. Exhale, we lift our right arm up. We go. And lower. Lift. And release. Keep drawing navel in, right. And lower. Lift, lift. Doesn't have to be high with that arm. And right. 3 more to go. Press 10 toes together. Even harder with the feet. Last 2. Lift. Tummy in, down. Last 1. Lift. Release, tuck your tail a little bit more, and then slowly sit up and just rest your body forward for a quick little stretch. Gently, if you want to, dropping knees side to side, alternating right, left, just releasing into the hips. Like I said, doesn't matter how close or far your feet are away from you, but just let that head go. We're going to take 2 breaths there, making your body nice and heavy as you inhale. Exhale. Last 1. And exhale. Slowly begin to roll up, restacking your spine and coming to sit up. Adjusting bum if you need to, adjusting feet distance away from you should you need to. I'm going to move a centimeter back for you guys. And coming to sit back onto your bum nice and tall. Grabbing your toilet roll or your ball. So we're using this as a little rolly thing. So let's bring it into your left hand and put it just by your side. Not in line with your hip, but a little bit in front at a slight diagonal. Again, squeeze all 10 toes together, squeeze soles and feet together. We're lifting right arm up, again, not back. Scoop it just in front of you so you can see it. Pop the palm up. We're going for a little side bend. Inhale. Exhale. Roll your toy roll weight into a little side bend. Check here. Have you lifted that opposite hip? Draw it down. Have you lifted that shoulder? Draw it down. You can soften this elbow a little bit if that helps. That's our checkpoint. Inhale, we come back up. Roll for 2. Both sit bones stay on floor. Inhale, come back. And we roll away for 3, finding that length in the spine. Inhale, return. And roll for 4. I told you, you'll disfigure your roll. Accept it now. And roll over for 5. And return. 3 more to go. Keeping ribs in and just finding that length in the side body. Return. Last 2. Reach over and back you come. Last 1. Stay there for a moment. Draw both shoulders down. You should be able to see this hand in front of you. It shouldn't be far back behind you. Draw tummy in. Draw ribs in. Take a nice deep inhale. Reach. And then rotate this hand all the way down so it's reaching either the floor or your knee. See where you get to. So you're going a little rotation stretch here. Both sit bones on the mat. Breath in. Exhale. Roll toward, roll slightly towards you and onto your fingertips. And then release your body. Drop your head. And roll up. Draw your shoulders down. And sliding down. If you can manage it, you can put both hands on toward roll if you have that flexibility. Lifting up 3. And roll yourself down. And drawing up, draw those shoulders down, slightly lift head. And release. Let's go for 1 more. Should feel really nice twist and stretch in your spine. And release. Slowly begin to roll all the way up. Bringing this arm back to where you came from. Now taking your right leg, you're going to lift it up and take it back behind you. So you're in a little cross sit here. Okay, so your left leg is in front, your right leg is back behind you. From the side, you're going to look something like that. Okay, so we're going to repeat our side bends or our little rolls away. You can go a little bit further now. Don't stress if this hip is off the mat. Breath in. Exhale, we're going to roll. Inhale, come back. Roll over for 2. Inhale, return. Roll over 3. And back. And really get that length reaching out of hip and spine. And return. Last 4. And back. Last 3. And return. Last 2. Over you go. And back. Last 1. Long spine. Continue that circle round. Rotating that shoulder down to bring both hands on the floor outside of your toilet roll. You can soften the elbows should you need to. Let the shoulders come down, eye line towards the floor. Staying exactly where you are with your upper body, we're going to roll that right hip forward and then roll your right hip slightly back. So this movement is happening. Your hips rolling slowly forward and slowly back. Doesn't need to be a big movement. We rock for 3 and drop back. Rock pelvis forward for 4. And drop back. 4 more to go. And return. And last 3. There are different movements, so just feeling them out. Last 2, roll forward and back. Last 1, roll forward and back. Coming down onto your elbows. Making sure, again, shoulders are down. Your pelvis is now rolled forward. Taking an inhale. As we exhale, this leg, foot, knee is going to float off the mat. We go. And lower. If you need to be up on your hands, that's also fine. And release. Knee, foot lifts 3. And lower. Should feel nice engagement to bum. And release. Draw your navel to your spine. 5. And release. Nod chin. 6. Good work. And we lift up 7. And lower to 10 we go. 8. Last 2. Nod chin. Tummy in. 9. Last 1. 10. Hold it there for 10. 9. 8. Like I said, doesn't matter if you're up here. 7. 6. 5. Knee up. 4. 3. 2. 1. Lower down. Walk yourself back. And spin this leg back to where we came from. Okay, to the other side we go. So you can see we're moving our spine maybe in a few unfamiliar patterns. So just move slowly, and it doesn't matter if they feel a bit odd, but feeling them out, often they're really nice to unlock the spine in different ways. So we now have our little roll in our other side. Remember, not in line, a little bit in front, as well as this reaching arm. Roll shoulders back, draw long in the spine, knit the ribs gently together. Breath in. Exhale, we roll over. Inhale, return. Roll away, reach 2, shoulders down. Inhale, back. You should be able to see this hand in your peripheries, and return. Last 4. Keeping that opposite hip rooted into the mat. Inhale, return. And last 3. And roll it back. And last 2. And return. Last 1. Reach over, hold it there. Shoulders down. Get that left hip drawing down onto the mat. Reach down, and then slowly rotate this hand either down onto mat or onto your knee, wherever you get to. Staying in that rotated position with your torso, keeping both sit bones on the mat, we inhale. Exhale, we're going to roll up slightly, extending the spine, drawing shoulders down, and then roll away, drop your head. And we lift slightly up 2, and then slowly release. Thinking almost extending where your bra strap is to straighten your spine, and then slowly release spine. And release. Last 2. Shoulder blades down the back, slight lift in upper back, and release. Last 1, up, and let your head go. Gently coming into your side bend once more, and slowly release back. Left leg now scoops around. Oopsie. Coming into our little mermaid sit is actually what it's called. Okay. Your hip can be lifted. If it can go down, go for it. Sometimes we do tend to cramp in this area, so just wiggle around should you need to. Roll is on your hand. Up we go into a little bit deeper of a side bend. So inhale. Exhale, reach over. And back you come. Roll away and reach 2. Keep that hip down and release if you can. And roll, reach for 3. And return. Making sure you tighten the tummy, tighten the ribs. You don't want to be flaring your ribs out, but drawing them slightly back to spine. 5, 3 more to go. Reach long with that spine. 6, go, go, go. And return. Last 2. Side bend, imagine body sliding between 2 sheets of glass. Last 1, over you go. Continue that roll, bringing both hands on either side of your little roll. Okay, so seeing where you want to be, further away, obviously slightly more challenging. If you can come onto your elbows, go for it. If you need to stay up here, stay there. We're going for a little rock with our pelvis. So staying down where you are with upper body, or as far down as you can. Breath in. Exhale, we're going to roll that hip forward. So this hip has come forward here, and slowly roll that hip back. Roll forward for 2, and roll back. So it's not a big movement. You may feel a stretch in your bum, a nice stretch in your back, and roll forward for 3. Keep chin in, eye line to mat. Roll hip forward 4, and pull sit bone back as far as you can. Roll for 5, and back. Last 3. Roll forward, pull hip back. Last 2. Roll. You might even get a hip click. And last 1, and roll back. Nice. If you can be on elbows here. You're still in that nice rotated position. Draw shoulders down. If you need to be, prop yourself up onto your hands. Taking a nice deep inhale, tummy draws to spine. Exhale, knee, feet, foot lifts together. We go. And lower. For 2. Checking here that your leg is not in front of you. You want to take it a little bit back in line with you or slightly behind you. Lift 4. And lower. Squeeze bum, lift 5. Release. Lift 6. And lower. To 10 we go. And lower. And 8. Last 2. And 9. Last 1. 10. Hold it there. Get the knee up. Draw tummy up to spine. Draw shoulders down. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly lower down. walking your hands back. Nice. Turning yourself onto your bum, going to grab your roll or ball and pop it between your knees. So go with the little inside ring on inside of your knees, so you feel a bit of firmness of that inner little core. And you're going to reach your arms forward. Parallel feet, knees, hips, all in alignment. We take a breath in, grow tall. We exhale, going to roll back for 5. So we go 5, 4, 3, 2. Just as it hits your shoulder blades, come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your tail, roll back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hit shoulder blades. 1. Up you come. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really tuck the tail to scoop. 3, 4, 5, and up. 4, 3, 2, 1. We go 3 more sets. Tuck. 2, 3, 4. Just touch shoulder blades and up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 2. Try dig the heels in. Try dig the big toes into the mat and up. Good work. Last 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 2, 3, 4. Good work. Breath in. Shoulders still heavy. We're going to roll back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But come all the way down, all the way onto your back. Shuffle down should you need to, like me. Walk your feet slightly in. Make sure all 10 toes pushing down a mat. And again, hips, knees, feet, all in a perfect alignment. Reaching our hands down by our side. Palms are up. Collarbones open. Aim for your neutral pelvis. So try and get a small little hollow between your lower spine and your mat. Taking an inhale. Into our pelvic curl we go. Exhale. You're going to tuck your tail, squeeze into your roll, and begin to peel all the way up to the sky. Breath in. Exhale, roll down. Ribs, middle spine, lower spine, and tuck your pelvis last. Exhale, tuck your tail. Scoop tummy, squeeze bum, squeeze your toilet roll as you roll up. Breath in. Exhale, ribs down. Check that shoulders don't round as you curl down. Release to neutral. 3 more. Tuck tail, squeeze bum, squeeze roll, and all the way up you come. Inhale. Exhale, down you roll. Try stick each and every segment back down by itself onto the mat. Nice, last 1. Tuck tail, peel spine off mat to lift and hold it there. Quick check. Press your toes down into mat. Can you tuck your tail up a little bit? So think of scooping in the pubic bone. Can you drop your ribs down a little bit? Think of knitting them. Both pelvises should be even. Breath in. We're going to squeeze into our roll. 2 little pulses. So we go. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. Release. And squeeze, breathe in. Squeeze and squeeze, breathe in. Don't move anything here. 4. And release. Squeeze your butt. 5. Press toes and mat. And 6. Release. To 10 we go. 7. Nothing moving. And 8. Butts up. Ribs down. And 9. Release. Last 1. 10. Release. Squeeze your roll as hard as you can. Lift your arm up slightly. Breath in. And exhale to melt all the way down. Each little segment finds the mat. Reach your arms up. Take an inhale. And exhale, we come up into a chest lift, bringing your arms down. So quick check here. You don't want to have tucked your tail as you come up. You want your tailbone to stay in your neutral and flatten your navel. If this becomes too much, feel free to interlace hands behind the head, but otherwise try to keep your hands to hover. So we're going to squeeze toilet roll as we come up. Inhale, we're going to lower, release, toilet roll. We come up. Inhale, we release. Squeeze for 3. Oops, I need to adjust, sorry. And release. And squeeze for 4. And release. Remember, nothing moving in that lower spine. For 5, just upper spine moving. Release. Squeeze, roll, lift. 6. And release. Lift, squeeze. 7, flatten navel down. Try peep through those knees. And lower, last 2. And last 1. Flatten, hold it there. Circle your arms around to interlace your hands behind your head. Take a breath in. Exhale, little pulses. We deepen with upper chest only. From the ribs, we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. How flat can you make your tummy? 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Hold it there. Pulse your toilet roll. Squeeze. 10, 9, 8. Nothing moving the chest, just in the thighs, squeezing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Tummy crunches. We go. 10, 9. Just deepens, don't drop. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Last round, squeezing toilet roll. 10, 9, 8. Don't move your chest. Draw shoulders down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deepen slightly and lower yourself down. Circle arms once more, so they're reaching down by your side. Palms up, shoulders down, nod your chin. Taking a breath in. Exhale, squeeze your bum, lift it straight up. And drain it straight down. Squeeze and lift 2. Tailbone touches mat. Squeeze and lift 3. And release. Peeping at your pelvis, checking that it's even, not one side's lifted higher than the other. For 4. And release. Squeeze 5. And release. And release. And 7. Think of that lower spine releasing, lower spine activating. Release. Last 3. Check neck and shoulders, shouldn't have any tension. And 2. And release. Last one, lift, hold. Remember, pubic bone tucks a bit more, flatten navel down, draw ribs down, shoulders, neck relaxed. As quick as you can, we're pulsing into our toilet roll. Breath in, off we go. 10, pulse, pulse, pulse. 9, faster, faster. 8, 7, 6, keep them up. 5, 4, even faster. 3, 2, 1, last. 10, 9, pulse faster. 8, 7, keep them up. 6, both thumbs squeezing. 5, 4, 3, faster, faster. 2, and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as hard as you can. That's what roll. Lift your bum up. For 3, 2, 1, squeeze everything as hard as you can. And then release, roll every vertebra down, back onto mat. Reaching your arms up once more. Face your palms away from you. Draw shoulders down, and remember, arms wider than your shoulders. If this is too much for you with the legs up, feel free at any point to bring your feet down onto the mat, especially if you're feeling any lower back pain. Otherwise, hold onto tummy muscles, tuck your tail slightly, and float your knees up to a 90-degree position. Your back can be in a slight imprint here, so you can tuck your tail slightly so your spine is into the mat, but take care that you're not bulging your abdominals here. You're still thinking of flattening them down. Keeping that toilet roll stable, we inhale. Exhale, we lift up into our chest, lift arms to hover above mat. Inhale, we lower down. Lifting up for 2. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift 3. And lower. Big breaths. Release. And lower. Last 5. Let your shoulders draw down. Try to keep through knees. And release. Last 3. Drawing up, flattening. And lower. Point toes, pretty ballerinas. 2 more. And release. Last 1. Lift, hold. Circle your arms into legs behind head. Flatten navel, we go for tummy pulses. Deepening here. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up there. Pulse your toilet roll with me. 10, 9. Tummy stays up. 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Tummy pulses. 10, 9. We're almost there. 8. Shoulders down. 6, 5. Keep it teeny weeny. 3 more, 2 more, hold it there, squeeze your knees, 3, pulse, 4, 5, 6, shoulders down, 7, head heavy in hands, good, and hold it there, deepen slightly if you can manage, slowly start to lower your legs down, 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 and release. Walk your feet in, still keeping your toilet roll between your knees, and coming up onto your toes. Your arms can be reached out into a T position, or if you'd like to, into a little cactus position. So it's going to look something like that on the mat. Okay, so we're just going to settle down our spine. Make sure your neck is knotted, nice long neck along the mat. If you feel the neck needs a little bit of release after those abdominals, just gently looking left to right to relax there. Okay, we're going to start by rocking our knees over. So let's inhale. Take knees over to right as far as you can manage. Exhale, pull them back. Inhale, rocking over left. Try to keep shoulders on mat. Exhale, tummy pulls legs back. And we rock over for 3. Keep going. Sorry, it's going to adjust my mat. And pull yourself back. And exhale, rock over for 4. And pulling back. And over for 5. And pull spine back, flattening navel. And over for 6. You've got 2 more after this. No tension in neck and shoulders. Try to keep shoulders relaxed on mats. Return. 1 more. Over you go. And slowly pull back. Next round, stay here if you're comfy. Otherwise, we come up into our 90-degree position. Adjust toilet roll should you need to. Long neck, nod your chin. We go. Inhale, knees over to right. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, knees over left. Try to keep shoulders down. Exhale, pull back. So you're only going as far as you can pull back, and before you cheat with those shoulders, and draw back, tummy flattens. And reach over left, and tummy flattens back. Only 4 more. Inhale over. Exhale back. Inhale over. Exhale back. 2 more. Inhale over. And exhale, draw back. Last one. Inhale over. And exhale back. Interlace hands behind the head. Coming up into our little chest lift. Drawing navel down. Last little abdominal challenge. We're going our double leg stretch. So inhale. As we exhale, we can extend both legs out to 45. And bring in. For 2. And bring in. For 3. Flatten your navel down. Extend long legs. 4. And back. And 5. Next 5. If you want to challenge, we add our arms. And return. Take your arms just behind you. And return. And 3. You've only got 2 more. And 4. Last one. And 5. Hold there for a moment. Bend knees. Deepen tummy. And hug your knees to your chest. Take your little roll out. And just rock your body side to side. Just massaging into the lower back. You might want to do a few circles one way and the other way. As our abdominals, especially our lower abdominals, gain strength, we often feel less and less strain in our lower backs. So not odd if you're feeling maybe the back is a bit sensitive now. It's just because we are building that strength in the front to support the back. Gently just rocking yourself up to sit and spinning yourself around. We're going to come onto our hands and our knees. Depending on how slippery your exercise pants are, sometimes the toilet roll or the ball does slip out. So if you're fighting with it, get rid of it. It's not a big deal, but do try and sort it out first. Okay, so you're going to take your toilet roll, pop it at the crease of your knee, and bend your legs so you've got a nice little secure. I told you you'll disfigure your toilet roll. Okay, lowering yourself down onto your elbows, and this is our starting position. So a quick check here. You have to squeeze it a little bit so the hamstring will be active. Don't arch your back there, but rather tuck your tail and draw your spine up. So you want that position of your spine and not that position. So think of ribs in, tummy in. You're going to flex your foot and hold your toilet roll. Your elbows underneath your shoulders. Press out your shoulders and take your eye line towards your wrists or thumbs. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to pulse this foot to ceiling. We go. Leg up. Inhale, drop. And release. For 3. And release. Tummy stays drawing up. 4. And release. So you don't want to arch as you lift. You want to keep it supported. And 5. And release. And 6 to 8. We go. Hello, Hammy. Squeeze your butt as well. 7. Last one. And hold it there. Breath in. Pulse your heel to bum. Squeezing your toilet roll. We go. 10. 9. Squeeze. 8. 7. Think of squeezing where your hamstring meets your butt. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Bend it in slightly. We're going to take our leg out to the side. So we open and we lower it down. We go. Release. Tuck tail a little bit. Press out the shoulders. 3, Think wing dog. Open knee 4 and lower. 4, 5 and lower. Open 6 to 8 we go. Open 7, last one. Keep it open, hold. Tummy check, shoulder check, long neck. Pulse your heel to a bum, squeeze your roll. 10, 9, 8. Knee stays up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift a little higher. Bring it back so it's parallel. Lower it down. Readjust your roll if you need to. We ain't done yet. Come on, little roll. Okay, so back you come. Elbows and shoulders. Press out, tummy up, ribs up. Point your foot here, and we're going to go for circles of our hips. As we are going to open our legs, we're going to do a big circle to bring it down so your knees are in line with one another. And we're going to take it back up. So let's do 5 one way, 5 the other. We open. Big circle for 5. Open for 4. Tummy stays drawing up. 3. And 2. And 1. Reverse that circle. So we go out, back, round, down. And 2. Knee comes down. Knee opens up and down. 2 more. Up, open, down. Last one. Up, open, stop. Lift your leg as high as you can. Flex your foot, draw tummy up. Last 10 pulses. We go up. 10, 9, keep your roll. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly lower down. Have a moment. Press yourself back. Not on at all if you're feeling a lot in the opposite side, so in that supporting leg. That glute is stabilizing you whilst you're doing all the other movements on that side. So don't fret if you're feeling that side more. I'm feeling it way more in my supporting leg, but you can definitely feel both. I'm just grabbing some water, sorry. Okay, to our other side we go. So obviously throughout this exercise, when you're on your elbows here and your one leg's moving, you want to limit that shift. So you don't want to be falling over to one side, but really try as hard as you can to keep your body centered in that position. It is super challenging. Okay, so our little roll is between our other knee. Find a nice little secure spot. And we're going to lower down onto our elbows. Okay, so check here. Both hips are facing down. You don't want to be rocking your pelvis up or dropping it down. You get both your pelvises to be nice and even here. We're on your elbows, right underneath your shoulders. Quick sink into your shoulders. What not to do. Press out your shoulders. What to do. Tummy draws up. Eye line towards wrists. Flex your foot. Off we go. For little pulses up. We go. 10. Down slightly. And 9. And down. And 8. Breathe. And 6. Good work. And 5. Keep squeezing the roll. Don't drop it. And 3. It's your cheat sheet if you drop it. 2. Last one. Lift up. Hold. Little pulses. We squeezing heel to bum. 14. Don't drop your thigh. 9. 8. 6. 5. 4. Ribs in. 3. 2 and 1. Drop down slightly. We're going to open it out. So keep supporting in that lower back. We take leg out to side. Wing dog. Inhale. And drop. For 3. Tummy stays in. For 4. Shoulders down. Press out the shoulders. And 5. And 7. Good work. 8. Last 2. 9. You might have got some extra side. Sorry. 10. Hold it there. Keep leg up. Tummy up. We squeeze heel to bum. Squeeze and roll. 9. 8. 6. 5. 4. 3. Nod your chin. 2. 1. Lift leg a little higher. And drop it down. Adjust roll. We've got one more little set. Okay. Check here also if you're not too far away from you, but you really want your knees underneath your pelvis and your elbows right underneath your shoulders. Tuck tail slightly, draw navel up. We're lifting our leg up. We're going for our circle. Breath in. Let's open our leg first. We go for 1. Take it up, open for 2. Take it up, open for 3. Tummy stays lifted. One more this way. Don't drop. We reverse. So we go open, back, parallel leg down for 2. open and down. Think of a massaging movement happening in the hip joints. Good, last 2, keep squeezing your roll, don't drop it. Last 1, and stop, flex your foot, keep it there. Last little pulses, we lift up 10, 9, keep there, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up 1, and slowly lower down, remove your roll. You can open your knees nice and wide and press back into your rest position. Should feel nice activation into those glutes there, both the glute max, your big juicy one over here, in a good way, and your glute med, which is controlling all those rotation movements of your pelvis. Just relaxing your forehead down. If you feel the neck needs a bit of release, just rolling side to side on your forehead. Letting elbows relax, shoulders relax, really pressing back down for 1 more breath. And then slowly begin to roll all the way up to roll up. Okay, we've got 2 options here for a plank. We're either going to go onto your elbows, clasping hands, or onto your hands if you'd like to. Your hands might be slightly more challenging. We're going to go for a little rotation movement there. So wherever you go and you've chosen, I'm going to go into a normal plank. So placing wrists right underneath shoulders, knees right underneath hips, wherever you are. Pressing out of shoulders, nodding your chin, and tucking your tail slightly. So remember, you don't want to be hanging your spine there, you want to be drawing the spine up. Extending one leg out wherever you are, extending the other leg out, and we're going to hold into our plank. Taking a breath in there. Exhale, right leg's going to go out to the side as we exhale. We go. Inhale, bring it back, alternating, left. Inhale back, right. Inhale back, don't move the chest, left. Inhale back. Tummy still stays tucked, and left. 2 more to go, and right, and back, and left, and back. Press out shoulders, holding there. You've got 20 seconds. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep lifting, don't drop, don't arch, keep tummy lifted. Exhale, you're halfway there. Breathe in. If it's too much, feel free to lower down if you were in your plank. For 5 more seconds. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Lower one knee, lower the other knee. Press back, 1 more rest position, and take a breath. Deep inhale, and exhale. Last one, inhale, and exhale, roll all the way up. Very nice. Okay, we're going to come onto our sides now. So grabbing your interesting looking throat roll, sorry. We're going to place it in between your ankle bones. So this little loop here, try to pop it right over your ankle bone, and you're going to find the other side to match. So you've got a little loop like that, kind of like a little spindle. Lying yourself down onto your mat to be able to see me, and we're going to straighten our legs out. So quick check here in terms of position. Your legs should be slightly in front of you, just so if you peep down, you can see your toes. Both hips should be stacked upon one another. So the top hip shouldn't be rolling back or forward, but let them be right on top of each other. And try to get a little space between your rib cage and the mat on the bottom. Check the ribs aren't flaring, draw them back towards your spine so you've got a nice, stable torso in the front. Top hand can use to support you, but just take care with that shoulder. We inhale. Exhale, we're going to lift both legs up. So we go. Inhale back. Check that when you lift, you don't rock back with the hip. Still keep the hips stacked. For 3. Inhale lower. It doesn't need to be a big movement. 4. Keep bottom rib cage off. For 5. Inhale lower. And 7. Inhale, release. No movement here. 8. Keep tummy tight. Squeeze your bum gently. 9. Good work. Last one. 10. Hold. Have you got a little gap underneath your rib cage? Can you draw your tummy in and your ribs in slightly more? Keeping your legs there. Your bottom leg is going to pulse up against the roll. So we go. Pulse 10. 9. Looks like nothing's happening, but you're moving that bottom leg up towards the top. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Now the top leg pulses down for 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze your bum a little bit more, draw ribs in. 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Hold it there. Squeeze as hard as you can, top down, bottom up.
We pulse both together. 10, 9, don't drop your legs. 8, 7, 6, tummy in. 5, 4, shoulder relax. 3, 2, keep that squeeze. Last little pulses up with leg. 9, 8, 6, 5, you're squeezing and lifting. 3 more, 2 more, hold it there. And slowly lower down, bending your legs and popping your roll now between your knees. Propping yourself up onto your elbow. Your elbow is right underneath your shoulder. Take care it's not behind you, but bring it right underneath so you can peek down. Your heels are in line with your sit bones. So it's going to look like this from the side. Making sure that you're not, again, arching your back forward, but drawing it in one nice straight stripe. Okay, especially in all these side exercises, you are feeling a lot into your lower back. Likely you're arching and you should tuck your tail forward a little bit slightly and it should relieve that back tension. Okay, so let's take this top arm up, scoop your palm up, let that shoulder draw down. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to straighten, we're going to lift our bum straight up, but I want you to push your pelvis forward. So it's going to look like this. So push pelvis forward, inhale, lower it down. Lift up for 2, keep ribs in and release. And we lift up 3, inhale, lower. Draw up 4 and release. Keep ribs in for 5 and release. And for 6, keep pressing out this bottom shoulder. If neck's taking strain, look down. Last 4. Keeping ribs in here. And 3 more. And release. Last 2. And release. Last 1. Hold it there. Ribs in. Tummy tight. Bums squeezing. Bums pushing forward. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Staying with what we just did if you're comfy. Otherwise, removing your roll, popping top leg over bottom leg, and arm comes up once more. We've got 5. We're going to come up into a full side plank. Inhale. Exhale, straighten legs. We go 5, and we bend. For 4, and we bend. For 3, shoulders down. If too much, drop this top arm. And 2, last 1, and hold it there. Bum forward, ribs in, tummy in, if arms up. Holding there for 5, 4, 3, 2, don't drop. Little pulse, hips go up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower slowly down. Straight away, turn onto your tummy. Roll the shoulders back. It's tough work for the neck, those side planks, so don't stress if you are feeling them working. Gently just drop your chin past your chest and just roll your neck down one side. And then roll it down the other side. And just repeating a few times each side to release. And then head be heavy. One more time each side, rolling down. It should feel quite good after that. And last one to release. Bringing head back to center. You can roll onto your other side. I'm going to spin around to the other so you can see me. And we're going to start from the top. So bringing our little ankle bones into our toilet roll. It's usually half the exercise is getting your things where they should be, so don't fret if that's really what you're feeling. And we're going to lie ourselves down. Okay, so again, feet should be slightly in front of you. There should be a little gap between your rib cage and try and maintain that gap as much as you can. What it's doing is working your bottom oblique muscle. Hips are stacked, not rolling back or forward, but right on top of one another. Inhale. Exhale, we float both legs up. For 2. And release. No movement happening in the torso. Doesn't matter if it's not high. For 3. Inhale. Don't fall into the mat with that rib cage. Keep it lifted. And lower. Squeeze your bum slightly as you lift. Last 4. Top shoulder relaxes. Last 3. And release. Straighter legs. 2. Last 1. Lift. Hold. Check ribs. Can you draw them back? Tummy pulls back. Bum squeezes slightly. Bottom leg is pulsing up. We go. 10, 9, 8. Don't drop the legs. 7, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Top leg pulses down. For 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't drop the legs. 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Hold it there. Squeeze both together towards one another. Keep the height, squeezing. 2. Don't let hip draw back. Tuck it forward. 6, 7, 8, 9. Maintain the squeeze both, and we pulse up both legs. 4, 5. Squeeze even harder. 7, 8. Squeeze your bum. 9. Hold it there, and slowly release. Bending your legs, grabbing your roll, popping it between your knees, and propping up onto your elbow. Elbow right underneath shoulder. Open this top chest out, like I said, throughout. If neck does take strain, feel free to look down. Top hand is supporting you should you need it. Otherwise, we're bringing it up into a nice long diagonal line. Breath in. As we exhale, lift the pelvis, squeeze the bone, press the pelvis forward. Inhale, take it back. Lifting for 2, and release. Keeping ribs engaged. Lift 3, and lower. Lift, squeeze 4. Remember, you can look down with neck. Squeeze, lift 5, and release. Squeeze back forward. And 7, almost there. Keep pressing out that shoulder. Don't sink. Push it away. Last 2. Squeeze, long arm at the top. Last 1. Hold it there. Check that ribs aren't flaring. Draw them back. Holding there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze pelvis and thumb a little bit more. And lower down. Okay, removing our roll. If you'd like to stay with what we just did, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, top leg is coming over bottom. You can extend your leg slightly out. And again, we can bring arm up if that's where you're at, or you can support your arm down. Quick sink into shoulder, what not to do. Press out of shoulder. Almost imagine someone's pulling you from the top here, so your sides are nice and parallel. Taking a nice deep inhale. Exhale into our side plank. We go. Legs shoot out. We lift. And bend. Looking down should you need to. 2. And bend. Ribs in, tummy in. For 3. And bend. Last 2. And bend. Last 1. Everyone meet me up. Check pelvis is not rocking back. Rock it forward. Arm should be in front of you for 5, 4, 3, 2. Little pulses. Hips go up. 5, 4. Think of shortening into that bottom side. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze your bum. And slowly lower down. Turn straight away onto your tum and your elbows. Propping yourself up here. Just relaxing into the legs. Probably stretching into the back. We're gently going to drop chin down to chest. Rolling it one side. And the other side. And down. And the other side. Good. Just doing one more each side. Rolling down. Release. Down. One more each side. Down you come. And last one. Coming back to center. Walking your elbows in slightly. 2 options here. Either you can tuck your toes. This is a slightly easier option. If you'd like to, you can stay on the top of your feet. We're going to come up into a little plank straight from there. So really think of powering up into your abs as you lift your pelvis up. I'll do one quickly so you can see. We're going to come up straight away into our plank there. And then we're going to lower down and lift our chest. And almost think of pulling your shoulders down to open into your back. Let's all go together. Nice 5. Breath in. Exhale, we go. Inhale, drop down, pull shoulders down, open chest. Lifting for 2. Inhale to drop and open. Draw up, tummy in, eyeline to thumbs. And drop and release. Last 2. Tummy up. And release. Last 1. Tummy up. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop yourself down. And roll yourself all the way down onto your tummy. Grabbing your toiletty roll, bring it towards your bottom, and you're going to hold onto either side of it. So you're holding on to the little spindles. If you feel you want to put your hands through it, go for it. So you're looking something like that. Let your right ear come onto the mat. 2 options with legs. Zip together will be more challenging, or a little bit wider will be a bit easier. Make your selection. Wherever you are, press your glute bone into the mat to try and draw your belly button and tummy muscles off the mat. to support from your stomach muscles. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift your legs, your head, your chest, your arms, straightening arms out, trying to lift slightly into this position, and then lowering down, left ear comes to mat. And we lift, arms roll, shoulders open, stretch legs, squeeze bum, and slowly control. Doesn't matter how high you go, even if you're just lifting your head and your chest and leaving the arms, that's fine. And we lower, head changes. Let's breathe. And elbows can bend. If you can straighten them, lift up and return. You've got 2 more. Lift up and lower down. Last one, lift up and lower down. Lifting up and holding it there. Everyone, if you want to keep your roll, do so. If you want to get rid of it, go for it. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your bum, nod your chin. We're going to try pulse our arms up for 10. Or 9, teeny movements, 8, 7, tummy muscles pull to spine, 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, and slowly release. Bring one ear to the mat and just gently rock your hips side to side. Well done. Your roll's coming down by your side. Tuck your toes, press back, bring your seat to your heels, give one more stretch. Widen your hands a mat width apart, and we're going to come into a downwards dog. So lift your tailbone, draw your chest through your arms, and if you need to adjust your hands, widen them a little bit if your shoulders feel like they're taking strain, and keep your knees bent for the beginning. So I really want you to feel that you're pressing rather your torso through and getting a flat spine, rather than your legs are straight and you're rounding your spine. So really think of pressing your body through your arms. Trying to peep through your legs, we're going to go for a little walk. So let's bend and stretch one leg, we alternate, we walk. 10, and change, and 9. Doesn't matter if they don't stretch. And 8, and change. Keep pressing body forward and through. And 6, and change. And 5, and change. And 4, shoulders down. And 3, and change. Last 2, last 1. Doesn't matter if your knees are bent, we rise on our toes. Rise and lower. And 2. Imagine someone's pulling you up from your tailbone and lower. And 3. And 5. Almost there. And 6. Last 4. Doesn't matter if your knees are bent, you're doing the same movement. And 2. Last 1. Lift. Everyone find one last little stretch. Bend your knees if you need to, straighten them if you can. Press your body through for 3, 2, 1. Walking your hands back towards your legs. If you need to bring your feet slightly together, and just let your head. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, we're tucking our tail, slowly begin to roll up. So restack your spine from the lower spine, the mid spine, the upper spine, until you're standing up nice and tall. Taking a breath in there. Exhale, re-roll down. So drop your chin down to your chest. Begin to roll down and curling each little vertebra. Softening knees when you need to. Releasing body, head, everything heavy. Bring the weight slightly forward. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your tail. Really feeling heavy in the arms and the head, letting them come up absolutely last as the shoulder blades just draw down the back. Inhale. Exhale, rolling down. Imagine there's a weight in the crown of your head almost pulling you down forward. Releasing heavy down. Take a nice deep breath in. Slow roll up. Really imagine each little vertebra stacking on top of one another, but with a little bit more space between them. When you reach the top, watch your head rush. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel where your weight is placed. Bring it slightly more to the balls of your feet rather than your heels. Think of engaging every muscle in your legs, pulling it up, squeezing your bum, inner thighs, rolling your shoulders back and just letting them fall down heavy. Hopefully they feel a bit more relaxed. Take one more inhale, grow as tall as you can from the crown of the head. And exhale it all out. One more breath, inhale through the nose, filling the lungs as deeply as you can. And then exhale all of it out.